It's time for Northeast Nebraska High School basketball on KYNTV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Security Bank, the Bank of Hartington, Moody Motors, Explorers Credit Union, Avera, Mount Marty University, Christensen Well and Irrigation, and Top Crop. Now we go live to the arena for Northeast Nebraska High School basketball on KYNTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Hartington-Newcastle High School for Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats boys basketball in a semifinal round of the Subdistrict D1-7. It is the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats taking on the Blujays of Walthill here tonight in this Subdistrict semifinal matchup. The winner goes on to the Subdistrict Finals on Thursday. Hartington-Newcastle, the host of this Subdistrict as the number 1 seed. This is your pregame report courtesy of Moody Motors. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotor.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Brayden Butler here on the broadcast for you tonight on KYN-TV as well as on the Hot Country 93.1 Facebook page. Should be a great night of basketball here on the broadcast. Hartington-Newcastle. Take a look at them on the season. They come in with an 8-14 overall record. They did win their regular season finale against Creighton, and that season-ending win snapped a 4-game losing streak for the Wildcats as well. So trying to build on that momentum and punch a spot into even further into the postseason. Of course, this team was to make the state tournament. They got to win tonight, win their sub-district final on Thursday, and then win a district matchup sometime next week to qualify for the state tournament. Across the way for Walthill, 7-14 overall record, falling to Nebraska Lutheran in their last game. They did it in their season with 4 straight losses and 6 losses in their last 7 games. So the Blue Jays on their back foot a little bit here down the stretch in the season. They're going to look to switch that up here tonight and punch their ticket to the sub-district finals and potentially beyond. We should have a great one tonight here on KYN-TV. Brayden Butler on the broadcast once again for you. We're going to take our first break here in the pregame report. Come back, we'll look at each team's last game they played a little more in-depth, as well as a previous meeting between these two teams back in the regular season. This is Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball on KYN-TV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. We'll be back in a couple minutes here on your pregame report, courtesy of Moody Motors.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a 5th-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender. Member FDIC.
Farmer's Pride. Every crop season, you ask yourself, how can I better manage my input costs while still raising my yields? Well, maybe it's time you get on the grid. No, not the electrical grid, but grid soil sampling with Farmer's Pride's industry-leading site-specific agronomy. With the soil variability in Northeast Nebraska coupled with today's economy, you can't afford not to know exactly where to invest your crop nutrient dollars. Take advantage of Farmer's Pride's 25 years of precise agronomy recommendations, getting you on the grid, helping maximize your fertilizer investment.
It's that time of the year. What time, you ask? Time to upgrade your irrigation system. See your local Zimmatic dealer now and get ready to maximize yields this season. Upgrade to a new high-speed drive, advanced control panel, or even a completely new Zimmatic pivot. Plus, now could be the time to enhance your operation with FieldNet remote irrigation management. Ask your local Zimmatic dealer how you can take advantage of special programs in place today. Visit Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington or call 402-254-9557.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Welcome back in here on KYNTV for your pregame report courtesy of Moody Motors. It's Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball, the semifinal round of Subdistrict D1-7. The Wildcats taking on the Blujays of Walthill. Brayden Butler here on the broadcast for you tonight for this semifinal matchup. Looked at both these teams' overall records heading into the postseason, but let's take a more in-depth look at the last time both these teams played. For Hartington-Newcastle, they were able to defeat Creighton in their regular season finale 56-23. Cole Hymas led the team on that day, 12 points and 4 rebounds. A double-double for Brayden Lammers, 11 points, 10 boards, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. And Austin Sudbeck had 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists for the Wildcats. As for Walthill, they're coming off a loss in their regular season finale. Did talk about it, a 4-game losing streak to end the regular season for the Blujays, including 6 of their last 7 games ending in a loss. They're trying to turn that tide here in the postseason. Best time to get hot is late in the year, and they're going to need to get on that roll quick out of the gates tonight if they want to continue their 2024-25 campaign. They did lose their final game 66-52. That was last Friday to Nebraska Lutheran. These two teams did meet once already this season. They came back on December 20th, so really early in the season. Neither of these teams the same as they were on that day. Hartington-Newcastle won that one 57-25 over Walthill. Brayden Lammers led the Wildcats in that win, 12 points with 6 rebounds, and Austin Sudbeck, 10 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Walthill trying to do the reverse of that early season matchup. The Wildcats looking to not rest on their laurels. You can't just look back at that big win early on in the season and think you're going to go do the same thing out of the gates. You got to treat this Walthill team with respect. These are two teams that ended the season with similar records, 8-14 for the Wildcats, 7-14 for the Blujays. You cannot overlook anybody just because you beat them earlier in the regular season. That's the point of postseason basketball. We're going to take another break here on the pregame report courtesy of Moody Motors. When we come back on KYNTV, we're going to look at some stats, team stats and individual stats for these teams. Should be a good one tonight. Hartington-Newcastle hosting Walthill in the Subdistrict D1-7 semifinals. Back in a couple minutes here on KYNTV with more pregame coverage courtesy of Moody Motors.
Unlock the power of your home's equity with a home equity loan from Explorers Credit Union. With qualifying rates as low as 3.99% APR and 0 application fees, you'll have the flexibility to fund your next big move, whether it's building your dream kitchen or knocking down high-interest debt. But hurry, this limited-time offer is available February 1st through April 30th. Stop into Explorers Credit Union today or visit explorerscu.com to learn more. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
My name is Rachel Lindholm, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Marty. Mostly Mount Marty is it's like home to me. The community is awesome. No matter who you're talking to, whether in dining services or the residence life team, everyone loves talking to everyone else, and everyone's super interested in getting to know you, and everyone loves making you feel like you are home.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu.
All Seasons Power Sports in Yankton is ready to serve all your power sports, boat, watercraft, and mower needs. Looking to buy, sell, or trade, All Seasons offers generous trade values and great cash sales, plus big discounts on parts and accessories with your new purchase. They sell and service top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Country Clipper, and more. All Seasons Power Sports, West Highway 52 in Yankton, or at allseasonspowersportsinc.com. All Seasons Power Sports proudly supports all our area student athletes in this year's basketball playoffs.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. we make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Welcome back in here on KYNTV. The Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball in the air for you tonight, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. Let's get into some stats here shortly for both these teams. This is your pregame report, courtesy of Moody Motors. Start with some team stats here as I try to get my roster back where it needs to be. Just to talk to both head coaches, got their starting lineups. We'll talk about those a little later on here in the pregame. We'll announce those right before we tip off here at Hartington-Newcastle High School. But for team stats, Hartington-Newcastle comes in averaging 45.4 points per game while allowing 46.4. For a team that's 8-14 on the year, a -1 scoring differential is very, very impressive. I mean, they don't lose by a lot, even though they have more losses than wins this year. If you look at some of their wins, too, they have been blowouts. This Wildcats team can get the offense rolling in a hurry and a very good defense as well. As for Walthill, they're averaging 53.8 points per game, so very good offense, while allowing 58.7 to their opponents. It's a -4.9 scoring differential on a 7-14 team for Walthill. Keeping that scoring differential within 5 is impressive as well. Should be a good matchup tonight. Hartington-Newcastle has the better defense. Walthill, on paper, has the better offense. That's just in terms of average scoring for and against both these teams. We'll see how that turns out tonight. Do have some individual stats to keep an eye on for Hartington-Newcastle. This is courtesy of Max Preps Online. Brayden Lammers, the team leader in points, rebounds, and blocks. 11.7 points, 9.6 boards, and 2 blocks per game for Lammers. Austin Sudbeck has 6.7 points per game, 3.2 rebounds, and 2 assists per game, as well as 1.3 steals. Cole Rosner right around the same place as Sudbeck, 6.9 points per game, 2.2 boards, 1.8 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. A couple other players to keep an eye on include Cole Hymas, 5.9 points per game, as well as 1.5 assists, and Carter Kelly, 4.3 points per game and 4.8 rebounds per game. Brayden Lammers going to be key tonight, though, for this Hartington-Newcastle team. Team leader, once again, in scoring, rebounding, and blocks for Lammers. That is the 6'5 junior forward, so they're going to have another year of him here at Hartington-Newcastle whenever this season comes to an end. The Wildcats hope it's not tonight, but the Blujays hope it's not the end of their season either. Should be in for a great game this evening. We're going to take another break here on the KYN-TV. When we come back, we'll keep things rolling, so don't go anywhere. This is Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball on KYN-TV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. We're back in a couple minutes.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Farmer's Pride. Every crop season, you ask yourself, how can I better manage my input costs while still raising my yields? Well, maybe it's time you get on the grid. No, not the electrical grid, but grid soil sampling with Farmer's Pride's industry-leading site-specific agronomy. With the soil variability in Northeast Nebraska coupled with today's economy, you can't afford not to know exactly where to invest your crop nutrient dollars. Take advantage of Farmer's Pride's 25 years of precise agronomy recommendations, getting you on the grid, helping maximize your fertilizer investment.
It's that time of the year. What time, you ask? Time to upgrade your irrigation system. See your local Zimmatic dealer now and get ready to maximize yields this season. Upgrade to a new high-speed drive, advanced control panel, or even a completely new Zimmatic pivot. Plus, now could be the time to enhance your operation with FieldNet remote irrigation management. Ask your local Zimmatic dealer how you can take advantage of special programs in place today. Visit Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington or call 402-254-9557.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
The open road is calling. Are you ready to answer? Hit the road, ready to explore with a lower rate from Explorers Credit Union. With auto loan rates as low as 4.99% APR, you're just one turn away from your next big adventure. No application fees and fast, easy approvals. Finance or refinance options. Better rates, bigger savings, boundless adventures. Get pre-approved today at explorerscu.com. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Welcome back in here on KYNTV for Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball. This is your pregame report courtesy of Moody Motors. Looking for a newer pre-owned vehicle? Check out the inventory at moodymotor.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Let's talk about keys for the Wildcats tonight. Key to the game for the team is defense. The Wildcats are holding their opponents to under 50 points per game this season, and defense only becomes more important when you get to that postseason play. When these two teams met earlier this year, Hartington-Newcastle held Walthill to nearly 30 points below their season average. The Blujays come in averaging 53.8 points per game. The Wildcats, in that game earlier this year, held them to 25. Expect defense to play a key factor again today, as it did earlier this season when the Wildcats met the Blujays. Your key player for Hartington-Newcastle tonight, we talked about him a little earlier on, but in case you missed it, it's Brayden Lammers. It's not just because we share names. 11.7 points, team high in that. 9.6 rebounds per game, team high in that. 2 blocks per game, team high in that as well. Throw in 1.3 assists and 1.1 steals per game as well. Brayden Lammers, the 6'5 junior forward, is an all-around stud for this Hartington-Newcastle team. But don't sleep on the other guys around the squad. Cole Rosner averages 6.9 points per game. Austin Sudbeck, 6.7 points per game. Cole Hymas, 5.9 points per game. A lot of very good players on this Hartington-Newcastle squad, and any one of them can get hot on any given night. While we're talking about both these teams, let's talk about your starting lineups real quick. Brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. For the Walthill Blujays, starting for them will be the 6'1 junior guard, number 1, Ivan Lyons. The 6' sophomore guard, number 2, Carter Nunez. The 6' junior forward, number 10, Caton Robinson. The 5'9 junior guard, number 11, Coda Tyndall. And the 6' junior guard, number 12, Markel Harlan. For the Wildcats, number 2, the 5'9 senior guard, Cole Hymas. The 6'1 sophomore wing, number 5, Austin Sudbeck. The 6'5 junior forward, number 12, Carter Kelly. The 5'9 senior guard, number 14, Cole Rosner. And the 6'5 junior forward, number 20, Brayden Lammers. That's your starting fives for both these lineups, brought to you by Security Bank. We're going to go to break. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off, and we'll be underway here on KYNTV. Back in a couple minutes.
Mount Marty is committed to excellence in nursing.
We really go the extra mile to care for our students as a whole person. My name is Crystal Diedrichson. I am an associate professor of nursing at Mount Marty. As a Catholic Benedictine university, we can incorporate God and prayer in our regular classwork and interactions with students. And in addition to that, we care about the students in other aspects of their lives.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
All Seasons Power Sports in Yankton is ready to serve all your power sports, boat, watercraft, and mower needs. Looking to buy, sell, or trade, All Seasons offers generous trade values and great cash sales, plus big discounts on parts and accessories with your new purchase. They sell and service top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Country Clipper, and more. All Seasons Power Sports, West Highway 52 in Yankton, or at allseasonspowersportsinc.com. All Seasons Power Sports proudly supports all our area student athletes in this year's basketball playoffs.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Brett Wiedenfeld, Chief Financial Officer and Ag Lender at the Bank of Hartington, and I'm also a Northeast Nebraska pork producer. At the Bank of Hartington, we have the tools and knowledge to help your operation grow. We know the needs of our producers and are eager to assist with the demands of your farm. How do we know? Because our Ag Lenders have true Ag experience. Call our experienced Ag Lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Farmer's Pride. Every crop season, you ask yourself, how can I better manage my input costs while still raising my yields? Well, maybe it's time you get on the grid. No, not the electrical grid, but grid soil sampling with Farmer's Pride's industry-leading site-specific agronomy. With the soil variability in Northeast Nebraska coupled with today's economy, you can't afford not to know exactly where to invest your crop nutrient dollars. Take advantage of Farmer's Pride's 25 years of precise agronomy recommendations getting you on the grid, helping maximize your fertilizer investment.
Welcome back in on KYNTV. Center circle jump tip is in favor of the Wildcats of Hartington-Newcastle. They'll get the ball first on their home floor. Right wing, it's Rosner with it. Rosner goes top of the key to Sudbeck. Hartington-Newcastle just underway in this game, starting to run their offense. Rosner drives baseline, high, off the rim, no good. Offensive board for Brayden Lammers. Bounce pass, kicks it out. Up with it again, second opportunity for Hymas, no good. So a couple shots at the basket for Hartington-Newcastle, but they can't get the first bucket of the game. Still 0-0, 7:33 to go. We're going to get a travel called against Walthill. That goes against Carter Nunez, the guard. Wildcats in their white jerseys, purple numbers and trim. Black jersey with orange numbers and letters for Walthill. Good jersey contrast always makes it easier in the broadcast booth. Driving inside, up with it, off the glass, and in. First bucket of the game for Austin Sudbeck. 2-0 lead now for the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats. Trying to answer with a three, right wing, no good. On that shot was Markel Harlan. Wildcats now in possession. Pass knocked away. Going for the save there initially was Carter Kelly, but he lets it go. Last touch was by Walthill, so it'll remain Wildcats basketball. Just underway here on KYN-TV. 7:03 to go in the first quarter of play. 2-0 your score. Wildcats up on the Blujays. Bounce pass goes to Lammers. Off the inbound, no good, but a whistle called. The harm will send Lammers to the line for two. Lammers the leading scorer coming into this game for the Wildcats. averaging just over 11 points per game. Looks like we're going to get a substitution here shortly for Walthill. That is number 50, Angelo Russell Jr. Got to check in. First shot up, and no good for Lammers. Russell Jr. will check in for Carter Nunez. Junior, the 6'3" forward. Sophomore for this squad. Lammers' second shot up and good, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. 3-0 Wildcats here early on in quarter number 1. 6:57 to go in the first quarter. Left wing, here's Harlan with it, drives inside, gets it down low to Russell, no good. Hit the glass on the front iron, but it was rebounded by Sudbeck. He's pushing the tempo in transition, gets it down court to Carter Kelly. He's fouled on the shot, I believe, by Russell. So he'll go to the line for 2, Will Carter Kelly. Another set of free throws here, and that's 2 team fouls early on against the Blue Jays. It's the first on Angelo Russell Jr. First shot up, no good for Kelly. So now the Wildcats 1 for 3 as a team at the free throw line to start things here. Carter Kelly looking for his first point of the game. Second shot up, gets it to go. So 1 for 2, another 50% trip to the line for the Wildcats. They lead 4-0. 6:40 to go here in quarter number 1. The underhand scoop pass goes to Lyons. Now cross court, backdoor cut. Can't get it to go, but he gets the whistle. It's Coda Tyndall. He'll go to the line for 2. A lot of whistles here early on. Physical play in this sub-district semifinal for D1-7. Tyndall at the line. Looking for the Blue Jays' first points of the game, just under 90 seconds into this one. Won't get it on the first one. Combined 2 for 5 from the free throw line for these two teams early on. A lot of trips. Tyndall goes 1 for 2. That's the first points of the game for Walthill. 4-1 your score. Wildcats lead over the Blue Jays. Here's Hymas with it. Left wing, gets it out top of the key to Sudbeck. Sudbeck's going to drive inside, spinning into the paint. Push shot, no good, back iron. Gets his own rebound, though, does Sudbeck. Goes down low, tries to out-muscle Coda Tyndall, but loses his footing and gets called for a travel, does Sudbeck. Tyndall inbounds here, goes to Markel Harlan. He'll bring the ball down the floor. 6:13 to go in quarter number 1, 4-1. Hartington-Newcastle leads. 3 of the 5 points so far have been at the free throw line between the two teams. Harlan trying to change that with a deep 3, front iron, no good. Rebound by Hartington-Newcastle, that's Carter Kelly. Kelly gives up to Hymas. He's at the top of the key, setting up the offense. He'll kick it left wing. Here's Rosner. Rosner gets a screen from Lammers. It's a pick and roll. They get it down to Lammers. High pass, can't go up with it. Whistle blows down low, not in the act of shooting. So it'll be an inbound here, but 3 team fouls already on Walthill, 1 on Hartington-Newcastle. We're 2 minutes and 11 seconds into this game. 4 total fouls have been called between the two teams. Inbound goes out top to Hymas. Hymas starts to drive inside, kicks it out left corner. Here's Rosner. He'll take a 3 from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Tyndall. Tyndall brings the ball to the floor for Walthill. He's just going to drive right away. Swings the pass to the left block, and Angelo Russell Jr. is on the board. Nifty work there from Tyndall. Drove inside, got the defense to collapse, and it left Russell open on the left block. 4-3 your new score. Hartington-Newcastle up 1. Lammers has his shot maybe blocked. Offensive rebound by Carter Kelly. He's going to get sent to the line for 2 in the second chance effort. Kelly 1 for 2 at the line already in this one. 4-3 your score. That's the 4th team foul already on Walthill. So 5:21 to play in the first quarter. And the Blue Jays are in foul trouble. It was the second on Caton Robinson. Robinson's got 2. Angelo Russell Jr.'s got 1. And Ivan Lyons has 1. That's the 4 fouls for the Blue Jays. First shot from Kelly was up and no good. He gets the ball back for his second opportunity. Second shot, Kelly. No good as well. I don't think it hit anything. The Wildcats, 2 for 6 from the line here to start. They've gotten plenty of chances, not taking advantage of them. 4-3 your score, 5:20 as the clock starts rolling. Here's Coda Tyndall with it. He's got it right wing covered by Hymas. Gets a screen from Russell. Now kicks it left wing. It's Lyons. He's going to take the 3. Hits the iron, no good. Offensive board from Russell. Actually ripped away from him and goes out of play. Russell got the initial board, had it knocked out of his hands by the Lammers, and Hymas almost got there for it, but it goes out of play. Tyndall to inbound here for Walthill. He'll go to Lyons. Back to Tyndall, left quarter. Guarded closely by Hymas. Trying to drive baseline here is Tyndall. Was looking for Russell. Gets away from him, but it's picked up by Nunez on the right wing. He drives inside the three-point line. Scoop pass back out to Tyndall. Now down low to Russell. Big man starts to go to work. Back out Tyndall. Good defensive recovery there for Hartington-Newcastle. Shot up, no good. They're going to get a whistle. Foul called against Hartington-Newcastle. Goes against Brayden Lammers, his second, team second. Tyndall to the line for two. First shot up, no good. 4-3 remains your scoreline. Checking into the game recently for Hartington-Newcastle was Keaton Arns. See another substitution waiting for the Wildcats as well. Second shot no good as well, so Tyndall goes 0 for 2. A lot of trips to the line for both these teams, neither one able to take advantage. Hymas straight away, three ball up, front iron, no good. Rebound by Nunez. Walthill now moving left to right. 4:34 to go in quarter number one. The Wildcats up 4-3. Lyons tries to bounce pass down low to Russell. Gets it taken away by Hymas. He's pushing the tempo in transition. Hymas going to take it himself. Has it blocked off the rim. Great defensive play there for Ivan Lyons. Now there's Carter Nunez bringing it down court. Gets a screen from Russell, right wing. Now dribbles inside, goes into the paint. Underhand pass to Russell, off the glass and in. Angelo Russell's got 4 of Walthill's 5 points so far, and the Blue Jays are on top 5-4. 4:03 to go here in quarter number one. Blue Jays up 1 on the Wildcats. Here's left wing Arns, back to Hymas. Now right corner. Rosner drives inside. Bounce pass down low, stolen away. Was looking for Carter Kelly. Walthill tried to push the tempo. Harlan with it. Out to Nunez for 3. It's up and good. We're going to get a whistle as Walthill takes an 8-4 advantage over Hartington-Newcastle. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 60 seconds here on KYNTV.
It's that time of the year. What time, you ask? Time to upgrade your irrigation system. See your local Zimmatic dealer now and get ready to maximize yields this season. Upgrade to a new high-speed drive, advanced control panel, or even a completely new Zimmatic pivot. Plus, now could be the time to enhance your operation with FieldNet remote irrigation management. Ask your local Zimmatic dealer how you can take advantage of special programs in place today. Visit Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington or call 402-254-9557.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Coming out of the timeout, Will Fieldmeyer is checked in for Hartington-Newcastle as he inbounds here. Wildcats with the ball down 8-4. You can see in the timeouts the energy on the side of Walthill right now. Also checking in the game for Hartington-Newcastle is Aiden Rosner. Ball stolen away by the Blue Jays. That's Carter Nunez. He's got 3 Wildcats on him. He puts the brakes on. Now they set up the offense for Walthill. Driving inside, Coda Tyndall. Tough drive to the lane, another pass to the other block. He got a look off of that play earlier to Angelo Russell. Gets another look here. The ball doesn't fall through the cylinder, but going to the line for 2 is Angelo Russell Jr. He's got 4 already in this one, half of the Blue Jays' points so far. First shot up, first shot good for Angelo Russell. 9-4, your new score. Wildcats down 5. Second shot for Russell, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. That's Austin Sudbeck with it. Sudbeck top of the key, goes left wing. Cole Rosner. Rosner dribbles inside, now kicks it back out to Sudbeck. He's going to take a straightaway 3 with a hand in his face. Back iron, no good. Aiden Rosner almost gets the board. It's secured by Mason Krause. He kicks it out. Cole Rosner, left wing 3, no good again. Rebounded by Russell. Walthill with the ball now. And quick shot in transition. I was writing down Mason Krause into my scorebook. He checked in recently for Hartington-Newcastle. No good. So it remains a 9-4 ball game. Blue Jays up 5 on the Wildcats. Here's Cole Rosner, left wing. Gets to Austin Sudbeck in the corner. Sudbeck drives baseline, off the glass and in, and one opportunity. Gets the harm and the bucket. Sudbeck to the line. Hartington-Newcastle's student section in full force tonight. It pays to be the number 1 seed in the host team for this sub-district. A couple substitutions being made here. Cole Rosner checking out, as well as Will Fellmeyer. Checking in, I see Cole Hymas on the floor now. As well as Carter Kelly checking back in. So it's Hymas, Sudbeck, Kelly on the floor. So is Aiden Rosner and Mason Krause. Second shot up and no good. So 1 for 2 from the line there. Or excuse me, misses the and one opportunity for Sudbeck. Another foul on the other end. It's an offensive foul against Walthill. Charge called. 9-6 your score. Blue Jays up 3. Hymas brings it across the timeline, kicks it left wing to Rosner. Down inside. That's Aiden Rosner with the pull-up jumper mid-range from the paint. He gets it to fall. 2 points for him. Gets his scoring started. 9-8. Wildcats down 1 now to Walthill. Tyndall thought about the 3. Kicks it left wing. 3 ball from Lions. Up. No good. Offensive board for the Blue Jays. Now goes Coda Tyndall, top of the key. Gets a screen. Open look. Hits the rim, but no good. Kind of sat on the front of the rim for a second before rolling off. Pass down low. Aiden Rosner gets hacked from behind as he puts it off the glass. No good on the shot, but he goes to the line for 2. Foul trouble might be starting to be an issue in this first quarter. Shot up and good. 1 for 1 to start things here for Aiden Rosner. Looks like Cole Rosner checking back in. He replaces Mason Krause. So it's a pair of Rosners, Cole and Aiden, on the floor with Cole Hymas. Austin Sudbeck. 2 for 2 at the line for Aiden Rosner and Carter Kelly. Rosner's up to 4 in this one as the Wildcats retake the lead. They led 4-3 a couple minutes ago, but then got down 4 to the Blue Jays. 10-9 your new score. Here right wing is it is Coda Tyndall. Tyndall goes top of the key to Markel Harlan. Harlan gives it to Lyons. He drives inside, knocked away. Check that was Nunez. His pass was knocked away. It was intended for Tyndall in the right corner. Tyndall will inbound now. Goes all the way out top of the key to Nunez. Nunez starts his drive, gets a screen from Russell. Bounce pass, down low block. Tyndall, high shot, no good. Almost hit the shot clock. He gets his own rebound, but a foul is called. Foul goes against Tyndall and Walthill. Tyndall upset with the call. And shooting 2 at the line now is Aiden Rosner as the bonus is in effect. Hartington-Newcastle shooting free throws here on out. It's the second personal foul on Coda Tyndall. 8 team fouls in this first quarter by my count on Walthill. First shot up and no good from Rosner. And Coda Tyndall talking to the official, trying to get a exact reason for the call. Second shot from Rosner. Up high off the back iron and falls to the cup. 11-9 your score. Wildcats up 2 on the Blue Jays. 1:09 to go here in quarter number 1. This is Northeast Nebraska High School basketball on KYNTV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. Brayden Butler on the call for you tonight. Thank you for joining me for this Hartington-Newcastle matchup with Walthill. Good backdoor cut there for the Blue Jays as Ivan Lyons puts it up for 2. 11-11, we're all tied up here in quarter number 1. Rosner drives inside. They're going to call a double dribble on him. Doesn't like the call, but he'll accept it. 47 seconds to go in quarter 1. 11-11 your score, all tied up here in the first. Harlan with it left wing. He's covered by Hymas. Harlan drives inside. Jump stop, has it knocked away. I believe Aiden Rosner. It was either Aiden or Cole that got a hand on it. They were both in there. Recovered by Walthill here. 30 seconds on the game clock, 18 seconds on the shot clock. As As Lyons, makes his move. Now gets it left wing to Nunez. Nunez drives inside, kicks it out right corner. 3-ball up for Harlan, no good. Rebound by Hymas. 15 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock is off. Wildcats going to hold for the last shot of the first quarter. Rosner drives inside, gets his shot blocked by Ivan Lyons. Lyons saves it. Aiden Rosner for 3, no good. Rebound by Austin Sudbeck. 2 seconds, 1 second, off the glass, no good. Rosner with an offensive board, and the clock expires. High energy quarter number 1 between these two teams. 11-11 your score. We're all tied up at the end of 1. Back in 60 seconds to your second quarter of action here on KYNTV. Back in a minute.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Unlock the power of your home's equity with a home equity loan from Explorers Credit Union. With qualifying rates as low as 3.99% APR and 0 application fees, you'll have the flexibility to fund your next big move, whether it's building your dream kitchen or knocking down high-interest debt. But hurry, this limited-time offer is available February 1st through April 30th. Stop into Explorers Credit Union today or visit explorerscu.com to learn more. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Welcome back in on KYNTV. Second quarter of action. Walthill trying to start hot with a 3-ball from the left wing. No good from Markel Harlan. Cole Rosner pushing the tempo. Out top. Straightaway 3 for Sudbeck. No good. Back-to-back three-pointers missed for both these teams to start the second quarter of play. 11-11 your score. We're just underway here in the second quarter. Ivan Lyons with it left wing. Gets a screen from Angelo Russell. Tries to go bounce pass left quarter to Tyndall. Lyons will keep it. Now out top to Tyndall. Tyndall, double team, out to Lyons, left wing, now top of the key to Harlan. He's covered by Hymas. Gets a screen from Russell. Russell starts his roll to the basket as Harlan's actually going to drive, put up the floater, no good. Rebound by Brayden Lammers. Now pass goes left corner to Hymas, back out top. Sudbeck, he drives the lane. Up and good. First bucket of the second quarter for the Wildcats comes from Austin Sudbeck. He's up to 6 in this one is Sudbeck. Top of the key here is Coda Tyndall. Blujays down 2, looking to take the lead, and they will from the right wing. It's Ivan Lyons with a long three-pointer. 14-13, Blujays back on top of the Wildcats. Hymas goes left wing to Sudbeck. Sudbeck drives inside, jump stop, another push shot in the paint, no good. Initial rebound from Tyndall, knocked away, back in the hands of Brayden Lammers, no good from him. Rebound from Russell, timeout taken by Walthill. Blujays want a break. It's a full timeout, we'll take it with them. Back in 60 seconds here on KYNTV. The Blujays lead the Wildcats 14-13. Back in a minute.
My name is Rachel Lindholm, and I'm a sophomore at Mount Marty. Mount Marty stood out to me because of its Benedictine values, actually. I knew that I wanted a smaller private school experience anyways. The values and the hallmarks that they show here at Mount Marty, they push you to explore what it is to be human and how to be a better human and care for other people.
Start your journey at Mount Marty University. Schedule a tour online at mountmarty.edu. Mount Marty, where great people begin.
All Seasons Power Sports in Yankton is ready to serve all your power sports, boat, watercraft, and mower needs. Looking to buy, sell, or trade, All Seasons offers generous trade values and great cash sales, plus big discounts on parts and accessories with your new purchase. They sell and service top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Country Clipper, and more. All Seasons Power Sports, West Highway 52 in Yankton, or at allseasonspowersportsinc.com. All Seasons Power Sports proudly supports all our area student athletes in this year's basketball playoffs. Welcome back on KYNTV. 14-13 your score. Blujays lead the Wildcats here in the semifinals of Subdistrict D1-7. We're here live at Hartington-Newcastle High School. The Wildcats, the number 1 seed in the sub-district. Currently trailing the 4th seeded Blujays. 6:22 to go. Ball goes out of bounds off of Walthill, so Hartington-Newcastle will take possession. Ball works its way around to Arns on the left wing. Now down low to Lammers. Trying to get it down to Mason Krause. Picked up by Rosner. Now a 3-ball from Sudbeck. No good. Offensive board for Krause. It's up and good on the second effort from Mason Krause. His first points of the game give the Wildcats the lead, 15-14. Right wing 3 trying to answer here for Ivan Lyons. No good. Rebound by Krause. And now pushing the tempo here for the Wildcats is Arns. Gets it to Sudbeck, now left wing Cole Rosner. Rosner to Krause at the free throw line. Right wing, foot on the line, so a 2-ball. No good. Krause, second opportunity, no good as well. Foul called against Walthill. I don't think they're going to say Krause is in the act of shooting yet, so he's going to step off. Aiden Rosner checks in as well as Cole Hymas. Shot off the inbound, up and good for the Wildcats. That's Mason Krause with the bucket. And now Hartington-Newcastle up 17-14, 5:28 and counting to go in this first half of play. Coda Tyndall drives inside, jump stop, kicks it out. Ball gets away from everybody, knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Wildcats. We'll get an inbound here for Coda Tyndall. Looks like we got a substitution being made. Angelo Russell back out on the floor. He replaces Caden Davidson, the 6'1 senior, who checked in at quarter break. Off the inbound, shot up, no good for Walthill, rebounded by Krause. Here's Sudbeck with it now, right wing. Kicks it into the corner to Hymas. Down low, Aiden Rosner. Up fake, has it knocked away, gets his own possession back, out top to Sudbeck, no good, rebound by Lions. 17-14, still your score. Wildcats up 3 on the Blujays. Coda Tyndall drives inside, no good. On the arm, though, was Austin Sudbeck, so Tyndall's going to the line for 2. First foul of the second quarter, excuse me, for the Wildcats. First shot up from Coda, it's up and good. Coda Tyndall, his first points of the second quarter. He's got 2 on the night now. Lammers checking in, as well as Cole Rosner. They replace Austin Sudbeck and Aiden Rosner. Substitutions being made here for Walthill. Caton Robinson checking out. Markel Harlan in his place. So it's Harlan, Tyndall, Nunez, Lyons, and Russell on the floor for Walthill. Tyndall at the line. First shot was up and good. Second shot, good as well. 2 for 2 in this trip, makes it a 1-point game. Krause inbounds here to Cole Rosner. Looks like we're going to get another substitution here in a minute for Walthill. Next change of play. Lammers up with it, no good, but he's going to go to the line for 2 on the whistle. Brayden Lammers been neutralized here early on. The leading scorer for Hartington-Newcastle, only 1 point so far in this one. Has a chance to make it 3 here as the third foul on Angelo Russell. Third personal, second team foul of the second quarter. First shot up, hits the iron, no good. Lammers a little upset with himself after that miss. Second opportunity for Lammers. Make it a 2-point lead. No good as well. Rebounded by Russell. Here's Carter Nunez with it. Substitution was made for Walthill during that break. Caden Davidson checking back in. Pass down low, nothing doing. It's actually taken away. Rosner, outlet pass to Hymas, high off the glass and in. And Hymas is fouled hard from behind as well. On the chase down there was Markel Harlan. Hymas, his first bucket. We'll go to the line to convert the traditional 3-point play. Hymas going through his routine. Takes a deep breath, now follows through on the shot. 19-16 your score, make it 20-16. Hymas converts the 3-point play. Walthill with the ball, 4:31 to go in this first half of play. Here's Nunez, gets it left wing to Lyons. Walthill works the perimeter a lot, but Angela Russell has been pretty dominant down low tonight for the Blue Jays as well. Pass back out top of the key to Harlan. Long three, might have been NBA range, and he gets it to fall. First points of the game for Markel Harlan. It's a 1-point game again, 20-19 your score. Pass down low to Mason Krause. Up, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, but it's secured by Nunez. 4 minutes to go in this first half, 20-19. Wildcats up 1 on the Blue Jays. It's a much different game than they had earlier this year. Hartington-Newcastle cruised to victory. Nunez drives inside, shot up no good, but he did get the whistle. They're going to say that the whistle came before the shot. Foul was on the floor, goes against Mason Krause. Second team foul this quarter, first on Krause. Inbound goes to Lyons, right wing, gets a screen from Russell. We'll work at that pick and roll, kicks it out left wing. Harlan just made a long range three, doesn't get that one to fall, and the ball bounces up and over the backboard, out of play. Coda Tyndall going to be checking in here for Walthill. He'll replace Caden Davidson. So it's Tyndall, Nunez, Lyons, Russell, and Harlan on the floor for Walthill. Sudbeck bringing it down the floor for the Wildcats. Gives it up to Hymas. Back to Sudbeck as he drives baseline. Gets it to fall. Rattled around the rim a little bit. But it all counts the same for Austin Sudbeck. He's up to 8 points on the night. 22-19 Wildcats lead. Tyndall from the right wing. Gets a screen from Russell. Kicks it left wing to Lyons. He backs out. Now top of the key back to Tyndall to reset the offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock. High post. Russell had it. Back out to Nunez. Now Harlan with it. Covered by Rosner. Back to the free throw line. Russell back outside. 3-ball left wing. Lyons rattles around, no good. Rebound by Lammers. He outlets to Cole Rosner. Cole and Aiden Rosner on the floor along with Brayden Lammers, Cole Hymas, and Austin Sudbeck for the Wildcats. Rosner left wing, now left corner Sudbeck. Walthill's been denying the ball down low to Lammers. Hymas takes a three, no good. Rebound, Aiden Rosner, mid-range two, no good from the free throw line. Rebounded by the Blue Jays, 22-19. Wildcats up 3 here in the second quarter of play. 2:28 to go in this first half. Tyndall kicks it left wing. Harlan with it, drives inside, meets a couple different defenders, almost gets the tough lay to go. A lot of contact, but no whistles either way. Rebound by Sudbeck, pass down forward to Lammers, gets him up on the shot fake. Fouled and no good, so we'll go to the line for 2 with Brayden Lammers. By my count, 1 for 4 at the line today. Lammers wants to sink these free throws here. 22-19. The team's leading scorer coming in held to just 1 point. In the first 14 minutes of this one. Lammers shot up front iron, no good on the free throw. Wildcats, as a team, have struggled a bit at the free throw line tonight. New face checking in for Walthill. That's number 30, Keandre Patton. Sophomore forward. Second shot up and no good for Lammers as well. Coda Tyndall going to drive in transition. Whistle blows. They're going to get a foul on Lammers, a blocking foul, and Tyndall will go to the line for 2. Looks like Mason Krause ready to check back into this one for Hartington-Newcastle. Potentially 4 Lammers. He's up to 3 fouls in this one. First shot up and good for Coda Tyndall at the line. It is Lammers who will check out. 22-20 your new score. Wildcats still up 2, but this Blue Jays team not going down. Second shot up, second shot good for Coda Tyndall. He's got 4 points in the second quarter, all from the charity stripe. Cole Hymas will take it across half court. Kicks it out right wing. Cole Rosner drives baseline. Kicks it to the left corner. Hymas loses the ball off the initial pass. Poked out of play. Last touch by Carter Nunez. It'll remain Wildcat possession. Minute 54 to go in the first half. 26 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see what inbound play Wildcats run. They go to Hymas left wing. Off the inbound from Sudbeck. He dribbles it out top of the key. Nunez applying pressure. Gets it out to right wing, Cole Rosner. Back out top of the key to Sudbeck. Sudbeck, heavy pressure from Nunez here. Trying to get a screen from Kraus. Doesn't get much separation. Sudbeck out right wing. Hymas thought about it. Now he'll dribble. Top of the key pass to Rosner. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Hymas puts it up from the wing. No good. Three-pointer misses, but it's rebounded by Hartington-Newcastle. Wildcats 3-ball from the left wing. No good from Cole Rosner. Rebound by Austin Sudbeck. Loses it. Scramble on the floor. Timeout called as Hartington-Newcastle had it. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. The Wildcats lead 22-21 here in quarter number 2. Brayden Butler here on KYNTV. Back in 30 seconds with sub-district basketball from Hartington-Newcastle High School.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back in here on KYNTV. Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball. The Wildcats and the Blujays in the sub-district semifinals for D1-7. 22-21 your score in the second quarter. 1 point advantage for the Wildcats. Sudbeck to inbound. Goes out top to Cole Rosner. Top of the key, here's Kraus. Back to Rosner. Now left wing to Cole Hymas. He's guarded closely by Carter Nunez. Wildcats working the ball around the horn. Gets back right wing. Rosner down low. Was looking for Kraus. Knocked away. Rosner picks it up. Drives baseline. Shot up. No good. Whistle blown. Will send Cole Rosner to the line. Nothing on the scoreboard yet for Rosner. Came in averaging 6.9 points per game. Second leading scorer on this Wildcats team. Give Walthill credit where credit's due. The two leading scorers coming in for Hartington-Newcastle were Brayden Lammers and Cole Rosner. They've been held to a combined now 2 points as Rosner gets the free throw up and good. First half of his 2 shots at the line after the shooting foul. 23-21 your new score here at the half. Closing into the halftime break. Minute 05 to go in the second quarter. Here's Cole Rosner again going through his routine. Little offset. Now shoots it up, and that one's good as well. 2 for 2 at the line for Rosner. His first 2 points of the game, and the Wildcats take a 3-point advantage, 24-21. And the ball stolen away by Cole Hymas. He's pushing the tempo. He's got 2 Wildcats back on defense. Hymas doesn't care. Bully ball to the rack. Up and good. No, they wave it off. A travel called against Cole Hymas. I think Hymas is just learning what the call was. He thought he was fouled on the shot and was going to the line for one more. Walthill gets the ball, remains 24-21, under a minute to play. Foul called against the Blujays, off-ball screen. And they call the infraction on. It's going to send Hartington-Newcastle to the line as they are in the bonus. Been in the bonus both quarters so far. Foul trouble. Well, it's exactly that. It's been trouble for Walthill. Check that. Not going to the line yet. Now with 5 fouls on the board. Inbound here for Sudbeck. Hymas is the closest one to him. That's who he will inbound to. Under a minute to play. 47 seconds now in this first half. 30 seconds on the shot clock as Hymas kicks left wing Cole Rosner. Back to Hymas. It looks like a 2-3 zone here for Walthill, and it's been very effective. Trying to go down to the paint. Aiden Rosner has it knocked away from behind. Goes out of play with 36 seconds on the game clock. 21 on the shot clock. Remains Wildcat basketball here in the first half. They lead by 3, 24-21. Brayden Butler here on KYNTV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. For Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball. Cross-court pass, bounces in front of Hymas. He's able to secure it as he's covered by Nunez. Now goes left corner. Sudbeck drives inside. Little hop step into the lane. No good. Rebound. Battled for. Knocked out of play. Last touch by Walthill. Shot clock is off. 20.3 seconds remaining in the first half. Blujays, check that. Wildcats will have a chance to hold for the last shot. Sudbeck goes to Rosner, left wing. Out top to Cole Hymas. 15 seconds in the first half. Left wing to Rosner. Walthill's defense playing back a little bit. Still in that 2-3 zone. Now 6 seconds on the game clock here. Hymas got to make something happen. He's double teamed and trapped. Corner 3 up for Sudbeck at the buzzer. No good. and we will end the first half 24-21. Your score. The Wildcats lead by 3 here on KYNTV. An exciting first half of basketball here in Northeast Nebraska. When we come back, we'll have your halftime report brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where other banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. Back in a couple minutes with your halftime report from Hartington-Newcastle High School. The Wildcats lead the Blujays 24-21 in the Subdistrict D1-7 semifinals. Back in a couple minutes.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Farmer's Pride. Every crop season, you ask yourself, how can I better manage my input costs while still raising my yields? Well, maybe it's time you get on the grid. No, not the electrical grid, but grid soil sampling with Farmer's Pride's industry-leading site-specific agronomy. With the soil variability in Northeast Nebraska coupled with today's economy, you can't afford not to know exactly where to invest your crop nutrient dollars. Take advantage of Farmer's Pride's 25 years of precise agronomy recommendations getting you on the grid, helping maximize your fertilizer investment.
It's that time of the year. What time, you ask? Time to upgrade your irrigation system. See your local Zimmatic dealer now and get ready to maximize yields this season. Upgrade to a new high-speed drive, advanced control panel, or even a completely new Zimmatic pivot. Plus, now could be the time to enhance your operation with FieldNet remote irrigation management. Ask your local Zimmatic dealer how you can take advantage of special programs in place today. Visit Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington or call 402-254-9557.
Moody Motors in Nybura is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you're in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Nybura, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
The open road is calling. Are you ready to answer? Hit the road, ready to explore with a lower rate from Explorers Credit Union. With auto loan rates as low as 4.99% APR, you're just one turn away from your next big adventure. No application fees and fast, easy approvals. Finance or refinance options. Better rates, bigger savings, boundless adventures. Get pre-approved today at explorerscu.com. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Mount Marty, where great nurses begin.
My name is Crystal Diedrichsen. I am an associate professor of nursing. Our nursing program, I feel like, does an excellent job in preparing our students for that future profession as an RN. They have very unique clinical opportunities. Avera has been a long-standing partner with Mount Marty for many, many years. We're really lucky in Yankton to have a lot of clinical opportunities right here.
Start your journey at mountmarty.edu.
All season.
Welcome back in here on KYNTV. Time for your halftime report brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. Where the banks have their branches, Bank of Hartington has their roots. Your scoreboard, 24-21, also brought to you by the Bank of Hartington. The Wildcats lead by 3 here at Hartington-Newcastle High School. This is the semifinals of the D1-7 sub-districts. Winner of this game will play the winner of Creighton and Bloomfield on Thursday, right back here at Hartington-Newcastle High School. Let's get into your halftime stats, sponsored by Christensen Well, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the geology of northeast Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, and northwest Iowa. We'll start with the Walthill Blujays. Their leading scorer right now, it's a tie at the top. Ivan Lyons and Angela Russell each have 3, as well as Coda Tyndall. They all have 5, Those 3 players have 5 for 15 of the Blujays' 21 points, and then 3 each for Carter Nunez and Markel Harlan to round out the 21 points for the Blujays. As for the Wildcats, team high 8 points, a game high 8 points for Austin Sudbeck. He's followed by 4 from Mason Krause, 3 apiece from Aiden Rosner and Cole Hymas, 2 from Cole Rosner, and then 1 each from Carter Kelly and Brayden Lammers. Got to give a lot of credit to Walthill's defense. It looks like a 2-3 zone from my eye up here in the broadcast booth. 2 leading scorers for Hartington-Newcastle coming in were Brayden Lammers at just over 11 points per game and Cole Rosner at just under 7 points per game. Lammers almost 12 points per game, actually, checking that again. 11.7 points for him in the regular season, and 6.9 for Cole Rosner. They've been held to a combined 3 points tonight. Lammers been in foul trouble. He had 3 fouls on him in that first half, and fouls were a big thing, especially for the Blue Jays. Something they got to keep an eye on. Ivan Lyons, he's got 3. Caden Robinson's got 2. Coda Tyndall's got 2. Markel Harlan's got 2. Angela Russell's got 3, and Keandre Patton has 2. So fouls could be an issue in the second half for the Blue Jays of Walthill, something we would need to keep an eye on in the second half of play. If I'm Hartington-Newcastle, I'm going out there and attacking the gaps. There are sometimes lanes that can open up in the 2-3 zone if you spread them out. Attack those gaps, continue getting the Blue Jays into foul trouble. Eventually, a lot of the key players for Walthill will have to take a seat or risk fouling out if you're Hartington-Newcastle. If you're Walthill, you've got the 3-ball working a little bit. 3 3-pointers for them in that first half, 1 for Carter Nunez, 1 for Ivan Lyons, and 1 for Markel Harlan. No 3-pointers by my count for Hartington-Newcastle. Those 3-pointers brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. We're going to take another break here on KYNTV. When we come back, we'll have your second half of action. 24-21, the Wildcats up 3. Winner of this game advances to Thursday night's sub-district final. Either Creighton or Bloomfield will meet them there. Still got plenty of basketball left to play before we figure out who's moving on to Thursday. Back in a couple minutes here on KYNTV. Power Sports in Yankton is ready to serve all your power sports, boat, watercraft, and mower needs. Looking to buy, sell, or trade, All Seasons offers generous trade values and great cash sales, plus big discounts on parts and accessories with your new purchase. They sell and service top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Country Clipper, and more. All Seasons Power Sports, West Highway 52 in Yankton, or at allseasonspowersportsinc.com. All Seasons Power Sports proudly supports all our area student athletes in this year's basketball playoffs.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
I'm Marie Haar, Vice President and Ag Lender at Bank of Hartington. I'm also a Northeast Nebraska beef and dairy producer. Whether it's developing a marketing strategy, a cash flow projection, or a break-even analysis, at the Bank of Hartington, we know that ever-changing demands and challenges of today's grain and livestock producers. How do we know? Because we are farmers, and we're living it too. Call our experienced ag lenders at 402-254-3994.
Bank of Hartington, a proud supporter of all our students and athletes.
Farmer's Pride. Every crop season, you ask yourself, how can I better manage my input costs while still raising my yields? Well, maybe it's time you get on the grid. No, not the electrical grid, but grid soil sampling with Farmer's Pride's industry-leading site-specific agronomy. With the soil variability in Northeast Nebraska coupled with today's economy, you can't afford not to know exactly where to invest your crop nutrient dollars. Take advantage of Farmer's Pride's 25 years of precise agronomy recommendations getting you on the grid, helping maximize your fertilizer investment.
Welcome back on KYNTV, 24-21 at the halftime break. We're getting ready to start your third quarter here shortly between the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats and the Walthill Blujays. We got a score update from around the corner here in Hartington. The Cedar Catholic Trojans lead 34-21 over Wakefield in their game. There's another sub-district final, or semifinal, happening right around the corner. If there was a window behind me, I think I could see the Monsignor Warner Center. Ready to go here for the second half of action. Inbound goes to Cole Hymas for the Wildcats. He goes left wing. Cole Rosner. Rosner held in check a little bit in that first half. First shot up. That's the way to get the second half started. Rosner with the first bucket and his first field goal of the day. Went 2 points in that first half, both at the free throw line. Wildcats now lead 26-21. We'll see how they attack the second half. Coda Tyndall left wing three, no good for Walthill. Rebound by Hartington-Newcastle. That was Carter Kelly on the boards. Now here's a left corner three for Cole Hymas. That one's good as well. The Wildcats starting to fire out of the break. 7:27 to go in the third quarter. Quick 5 points for Hartington-Newcastle makes their lead 8, 29-21 here early in the second half. Tyndall goes left wing. Three ball from Lyons, no good. Rebound by Sudbeck. He's going to be fouled by Markel Harlan. That's Harlan's third by my count. If my count is correct, 15 fouls now in this game going against the Blue Jays. 3 on Harlan, 3 on Angelo Russell Jr., and 3 on Ivan Lyons. All 3 of those guys need to be careful here in this second half. At the risk of fouling out, Rosner goes top of the key to Cole Hymas. He swings it left corner to Sudbeck. Down low at the block. Now cross lane pass to Rosner, high off the glass and in. There's another bucket for Cole Rosner. Scored twice as many points already in the second half as he had in the first, and it's a 31-21 lead for the Wildcats. Rosner now with 6 in the game. Right wing three for Lyons. Hits back iron, no good. Rebound by Austin Sudbeck. The Wildcats were up 3 at the half, now suddenly up 10. They get it down low to Brayden Lammers. That's a guy they want to get going. He puts it in off the window, and a timeout taken here by Walthill. 33-21 after that bucket from Lammers. See if this is a 30-second or a full timeout. Still waiting on the call from the official. Is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 60 seconds, the Wildcats lead by 12, 33-21 here on KYNTV.
It's that time of the year. What time, you ask? Time to upgrade your irrigation system. See your local Zimmatic dealer now and get ready to maximize yields this season. Upgrade to a new high-speed drive, advanced control panel, or even a completely new Zimmatic pivot. Plus, now could be the time to enhance your operation with FieldNet remote irrigation management. Ask your local Zimmatic dealer how you can take advantage of special programs in place today. Visit Kaiser Ag and Irrigation in Hartington or call 402-254-9557.
Moody Motors in Niobrara is here to help with all of your automotive needs. Whether that means getting you into a nicer vehicle, servicing or repairing your current vehicle, or any auto body or glass replacement needs. If you are in the market for a nicer vehicle, we finance all new and used vehicles with very low interest rates. Moody Motors in Niobrara, your one-stop vehicle shop. View our inventory online at moodymotor.com.
You're in the mood for Moody.
Back to live action, Hartington-Newcastle High School. Coda Tyndall puts up a floater in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Nunez, tries to kick it out to Markel Harlan, but it goes out of play. Ends up hitting off the shins of a couple students here at Hartington-Newcastle High School. Inbound from Sudbeck goes to Cole Hymas. The Wildcats on a 9-0 run to start this second half. They have a chance to keep that rolling here on this possession. Cross-court pass goes to Rosner, right wing. Down low to Lammers. Had a quiet first half. Bounce pass, looking for Sudbeck on the left block, but no good. Knocked out of play by Angelo Russell. 6:11 to go in the third quarter. Possession remains with the Wildcats. Inbound. Went initially to Carter Kelly. 3-ball left corner, no good from Cole Rosner. Loose ball, recovered by Coda Tyndall. Tyndall trying to drive off Rosner and loses the ball off of Rosner. So it'll be an inbound here for Coda Tyndall. Tyndall here to inbound. Goes to Markel Harlan. He'll start the offense here for Walthill as he crosses the timeline, covered by Cole Hymas. Bounce pass, looking for Angelo Russell at the free throw line, almost stolen away by Hymas. Here's Nunez with it. It's a 2-3 zone here for the Wildcats. Pass out left wing, 3 up and good. That stops the run for now as Ivan Lyons puts a 3 up for the Blue Jays. 33-24 your new score. Wildcats up 9. The Walthill fans who made the trip up here to Hartington-Newcastle getting involved here. Pass down low to Lammers. He's double teamed. He's still going to put it up off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound secured by Cole Rosner. Goes left wing. Cole Hymas, his 3 up. No good. Rebound by Walthill. That's Ivan Lyons. Coda Tyndall with it as he crosses the timeline. He's going to pull up in transition from 3. No good. Ball bouncing out of bounds. And it'll be Hartington-Newcastle possession. Lammers was giving chase, but he'll let it go out of bounds. We're going to get some substitutions here for the Wildcats. Aiden Rosner and Mason Krause checking in. They replace Brayden Lammers and Carter Kelly. 5:06 to go in this third quarter. 33-24. The Wildcats came out on a 9-3 run here to start this. It was started as a 9-0 run. It's 9-3 now to start the second half after a 3-pointer by Ivan Lyons a couple moments ago. Hymas looking to answer, and he'll tickle the twine. Nothing but net on that one. Cole Hymas, 6 points already in this third quarter for him. He had 3 in the first half. Left wing, Lyons for a 3, trying to answer right back, and we got ourselves a 3-point shootout. Ivan Lyons and Cole Hymas have both hit a pair of 3-pointers in this second half. 36-27 your new score. Hymas from the left wing thought about it. Goes down low to Krause. Now in the lane, Aiden Rosner up, no good. Rebounded by Coda Tyndall. Tyndall crosses the half-court line. Kicks it out left wing. Ivan Lyons has a pair of 3-pointers already in the second half. Kicks it right wing Nunez. Now in the right corner. Markel Harlan for 3. No good. Scoreline remains 36-27. Outlet goes to Sudbeck off the rebound from Aiden Rosner. Sudbeck, left corner. Hymas looking for another 3. No good. Tip in. That might have been tipped by Walthill. I don't know who they're going to credit that bucket to. Krause was up there as well. They credit it to Krause. Timeout taken on the floor. Looking for an official if it's 30 or 60. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds. Wildcats lead 38-27.
Unlock the power of your home's equity with a home equity loan from Explorers Credit Union. With qualifying rates as low as 3.99% APR and 0 application fees, you'll have the flexibility to fund your next big move, whether it's building your dream kitchen or knocking down high-interest debt. But hurry, this limited-time offer is available February 1st through April 30th. Stop into Explorers Credit Union today or visit explorerscu.com to learn more. Membership eligibility required. Offer subject to change at any time. Terms and conditions apply. NCUA insured.
Welcome back to live action here on KYNTV. Brayden Butler on the call tonight. Thank you for joining me for Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball, taking on Walthill in the sub-district semifinals for D1-7. 38-27, the Wildcats lead by 9. It's been a 3-point barrage for both teams in the second half as Nunez misses that 3-pointer but gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Coda Tyndall on the right corner. He's covered by Brayden Lammers. Drives baseline, ripped away, taken away by Cole Hymas, and he is pushed from behind by Tyndall. Tyndall was going after the ball. Tyndall's upset with himself after that foul. 38-27. Wildcats up 11 on the Blue Jays. It's the third foul on Tyndall now, too. 3 fouls against Ivan Lyons, Coda Tyndall, Markel Harlan, and Angelo Russell. And all 4 of those players still on the floor. We're getting a substitution here. Coda Tyndall's going to check out. Checking in his place is Caden Robinson. Cole Rosner to inbound. His inbound will go to Keaton Arns, who just checked in. Arns to Rosner, right wing. Rosner to Rosner. That's Cole to Aiden in the right corner. Back out top to Arns. Now Cole Rosner, right wing. Back to Arns. A little hot potato between the two players. Rosner finally going to take a three off a pass from Arns. No good. Tied up below the basket. It's a jump ball as Kraus and Russell were tied up with it. Possession will go to Walthill. 3:15 to go in quarter number 3. Wildcats lead 38-27 here on KYNTV. Crossing the timeline right now for Walthill is Markel Harlan. He goes left wing to Ivan Lyons. Lyons picks up his dribble. Might have been thinking three ball from NBA range. Pass goes to the elbow to Russell. Now working it around right wing. Pass back down low to Russell, and he's open for the pair of points. Off the glass and in. Angelo Russell. His first points of the second half. He's up to 7. Those are his first points since the first quarter. Cole Rosner right wing. Now to Lammers in the right corner. Cross-court pass. Has Keaton Arns. Shot fake. Dribbles inside. Now it's to Rosner. Back to Arns. Arns works his way around to the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Goes to Rosner out near the halfway line. Lammers, left wing. Looking for something down low. Now starts to dribble. Knocked to the floor. Whistle blows. Foul called on Caden Robinson. It's the third on Robinson. So that's 3 fouls on Lyons, Robinson, Tyndall, Harlan, and Russell, as well as 2 on Keandre Patton. Walthill has suited up 8 players on the floor so far, and 6 of them are in foul trouble. Inbound, Lammers, double teamed, puts up a tough shot, misses everything. Rebounded by Nunez. 38-29, still your score. Wildcats up 9. Drive inside, whistle blows. It's a blocking foul and 1 for Markel Harlan. Blocking foul goes against Brayden Lammers, so Harlan goes to the line for a free throw, a traditional 3-point play. Harlan up to 5 points on the night, could make it 6 if he makes the free throw. Aiden Rosner going to check in. He'll replace Brayden Lammers. So it's Aiden Cole Rosner on the floor, Cole Hymas as well as Austin Sudbeck and Carter Kelly. That's your 5 for the Wildcats. Caden Robinson on the floor for Walthill as Coda Tyndall looks like he's about to check in. Shot up and good for Markel Harlan. So it's Harlan, Tyndall, Nunez on the floor, as well as Caden Robinson and Ivan Lyons. 38-32 your new score after Harlan completes the 3-point play. Wildcats up 6. Looking to make it 9 is Hymas from the left wing. High bounce off the right iron, no good. Rebounded by Lions. 2:04 to go in the third quarter. 38-32. Blue Jays down 6. The way their 3-point game has been working, they could cut it in half this possession. Lions loses his footing but gets rid of it before a travel's called. Back to Lions. Now at top of the key, Harlan. Shot fake, and they're going to say he picked up his pivot foot. Whistle blows, travel called against Walthill there. 38-32, possession goes to Hartington-Newcastle. Top of the key, here's Hymas, left wing. Sudbeck, down low. His pass goes off the rim. He was trying to get it down low to Carter Kelly. The basket got in the way of that pass. It goes out of play, Walthill to inbound. Coda Tyndall inbounds. Nice moment there for Tyndall. He patiently waited. A lady was walking out of the stands to get out of the play, and she was standing where he needed to inbound from. He waited. Stolen basket, though, by Hartington-Newcastle. Hymas drives the lane. Whistle blows, but the shot no good, and the whistle was on the floor. So inbounding here is Hartington-Newcastle, but it's a nice moment for Coda Tyndall, patiently waiting. Got a little chuckle between the lady and Tyndall. Wildcats with the ball again, minute 26 to go in quarter number 3, 38-32. Hartington-Newcastle up 6 here in the Sub-District D17 semifinals. Here's a 3 from the right wing for Hymas. It's up and good. Cole Hymas had 3 points in the first half. He's up to 12 with a trio of 3 balls here in the third quarter. Those 3 balls brought to you by Security Bank, scoring big with all the product services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. Harlan drives inside, kicks it out top of the key. Robinson, little step back, 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Sudbeck. Stolen away by Harlan. And Walthill able to put it up and in. That bucket in transition belongs to Carter Nunez. His first of the second half. Timeout taken on the floor. 41-32 your score. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds here on KYNTV.
Seasons Power Sports in Yankton is ready to serve all your power sports, boat, watercraft, and mower needs. Looking to buy, sell, or trade, All Seasons offers generous trade values and great cash sales, plus big discounts on parts and accessories with your new purchase. They sell and service top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Country Clipper, and more. All Seasons Power Sports, West Highway 52 in Yankton, or at allseasonspowersportsinc.com. All Seasons Power Sports proudly supports all our area student athletes in this year's basketball playoffs.
Wildcats lead 41-34 as we come back to live action here on KYNTV. Brayden Butler on the call tonight for Sub-District D1-7 semifinal action between the Wildcats and the Walthill Blujays. Hartington-Newcastle, the number 1 seed and the host of this sub-district, holding that 7-point advantage as the inbound goes to Cole Hymas. We're under a minute to play here in quarter number 3, 47 seconds on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. Wildcats working around, trying to get to Rosner down in the paint. Knocked away. Cole Rosner up with it. Jump stop just outside the painted area. Up and good. Little mid-range push shot. 43-34 your new score after that bucket from Cole Rosner. And Rosner, after scoring only 2 points in the first half, has 6 here in the third quarter. Coda Tyndall. Underhand scoop pass goes to Harlan. Off the dribble. Almost fading away from 3. No good. Rebound by Mason Krause. Knocked away by Walthill. Actually, it's a whistle. Caton Robinson they're going to call for the foul. With that foul on Robinson, Hartington-Newcastle is in the bonus, 43-34. Wildcats up 9 on the Blue Jays, and Mason Krause going to the line for 2. Krause already in this one has 6 points, 4 in the first half, 2 so far in this third quarter of play. Could make it 8 points on the night here and also give the Wildcats a double-digit lead. First shot up, no good from Krause. Could still give the Wildcats double-digit advantage. 43-34 your current score with 16.8 on the clock here in quarter number 3. Second shot from Krause. Back iron, no good again. Rebounded by Nunez, and Walthill pushing the tempo. Coda Tyndall going to drive inside, fouled, and one opportunity for Coda Tyndall. Bringing the Walthill fans to their feet here inside Hartington-Newcastle's gym. Coda Tyndall to the line for 2. Wildcats up 43-36 on the Blue Jays. (43-36) your score. My apologies if I got that backwards. Tyndall. Shot up, can't complete the 3-point play. Rebound secured by Coda Tyndall, though. Gets his own board. Resets the offense for the Wildcats. 6 seconds on the game clock. Shot right wing, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats and a foul call. Robinson was trying to steal the ball back off the rebound, and it's going to send Carter Kelly to the line for 2 shots. Referee talking to the scores table here. They put the foul on the board for Carter Nunez. I thought it was on Caton Robinson. It would have been the 5th on Robinson, so dodges the bullet there. First shot up, no good from Carter Kelly. 43-36 your score. 3 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Wildcats up 7. Second shot from Kelly. Front iron, no good. Rebounded by Walthill. Whistle's going to blow. Not quite in the bonus yet for the Blue Jays. So with 1.6 on the game clock here in quarter 3, we're going to see how far Markel Harlan could throw it. He inbounds to Coda Tyndall. Tyndall takes one dribble and fires from beyond half court, and that one does not go. It's a bit of a low ceiling here at Hartington-Newcastle, and that one hit the rafters. Would have been too high. The rafters weren't there, so no harm, no foul there. We go to the quarter break, 43-36. The Wildcats lead by 7 here on KYNTV. 8 minutes to go for one of these teams to keep their season alive. Back in 60 seconds with your fourth quarter of action. Wildcats lead 43-36 on KYNTV.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, the right choice for the future of your operation. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Winter is here. If you're an irrigator, how is your pressure this season? Has your irrigation pump been in the ground 20 years or more? Maybe it's time to assess your pump to avoid untimely breakdowns during the growing season. Christensen Well and Irrigation recommends pulling your irrigation pump if it's been in the ground 20 years or more. It is time to plan for next season. Contact Christensen Well today to schedule your pump to be pulled. Christensen Well and Irrigation, with locations in Hartington and Wakefield, Nebraska. Visit them on Facebook or at christensenwell.com.
Wildcats have the ball as we're back to live action. A whistle's going to blow against Carter Nunez. He was trying to steal that one away from Cole Hymas. So we'll get an inbound from Austin Sudbeck here. 7:54 to go in this one. Both these teams trying to keep their seasons alive here in the sub-district semifinals for D17. Sudbeck gets the pass, drives baseline, kicks it cross court, mid-range 2 from the short corner for Hymas, no good. Second opportunity, no good for Carter Kelly, gets his own rebound. Third opportunity for Hartington-Newcastle, stolen away by Nunez. Carter Nunez kicks it down floor to Ivan Lyons. Foul trouble is evident here for the Blujays. 3 fouls on Lyons, as well as on Coda Tyndall and Angelo Russell. They got 4 fouls on Markel Harlan as he's got the ball at the top of the key. And 2 on Nunez. That's the 5 on the floor for Walthill. Nunez is in the least trouble right now. Tyndall tried a flashy pass to get it to Markel Harlan, but it gets away from everybody. 43-36 your score remains. 7-point advantage for Hartington-Newcastle. A script change from when these two teams met earlier this year. Back on December 20th, Hartington-Newcastle defeated this Blue Jays team 57-25. Much more competitive here tonight, 43-36. Right wing, here's Cole Rosner, back top of the key, Austin Sudbeck. Sudbeck, back to Rosner on the wing. Down low, looking for Kelly, and they're trying to get it down to Kraus, but the pass too high. Even for Kraus, one of the taller players on the team. That's 6'6", the tallest player on the team. Markel Harlan with it as he crosses the timeline for Walthill. 6:50 on the game clock. Pass goes to Russell at the free throw line. Kicks it right back out to Lyons. Now to Harlan near the timeline. Bounce pass to Russell on the free throw line. Little triangle offense. Walthill 3-ball. Right wing from Lyons. No good. Rebounded by Russell. Gives it right back out to Ivan Lyons. He drives into the paint. Kicks it out left wing. Coda Tyndall. He's double teamed. He drives inside. Pass on the low block. Looking for Carter Nunez, but it's knocked away. Foul called. Too physical. They get Austin Sudbeck on the whistle. Going to line for 2 here is Nunez. 5 points in this one. First shot from Nunez is up and high. Bounce, no good. Second shot from Nunez, up, front iron, no good again. Rebound by Hartington-Newcastle. That was Carter Kelly on the boards. Kelly goes to Sudbeck, cross-court pass, Cole Rosner right wing. Thought about a 3, back out top to Sudbeck. He drives inside, jump stop, Rosner right wing on the kick. Drives inside, mid-range 2, no good. Whistle blows. And if they call that on number 12, that's going to do it for Harlan. That's 5 fouls on Markel Harlan. Caton Robinson will be checking in for Harlan when they handle everything here. Harlan ends his night with 6 points. Now Walthill's going to be down a man for the final 6:17. 7-point lead for Hartington-Newcastle over Walthill. At the line, shot up, and good for Cole Rosner. After being held to 2 points in the first half, all at the free throw line. Had 6 points in that third quarter. He's up to 9 now after this first free throw. Second shot to go 2 for 2. We put Wildcats up 45-36. Second shot good as the first. Tickled the twine on that one. Rosner's up to 10. And the Wildcats lead by 9. 45-36 your score. Coda Tyndall drives inside, puts up the push shot, no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. That was Carter Kelly. He distributes Cole Rosner. Rosner bounce past Sudbeck. Drives inside. He'll put up a floater of his own in the painted area. That one's good. Double-digit advantage now for the Wildcats. And Austin Sudbeck's up to 10 points. 47-36 your score. Wildcats looking to pull away here late. Nunez trying to change that. Scoop shot off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Austin Sudbeck. It's covered by Caden Robinson. Gets to Cole Rosner. Rosner, crossover into the painted area. Jump shot, no good. Rebound by Brayden Lammers. Lammers out to Sudbeck. His right wing three. That one finds the bottom of the net. 50-36, 14-point lead now after that three ball from Austin Sudbeck. He's got a team-high 13 now. Falling to the floor there is Coda Tyndall. They're going to call him for a travel. And Tyndall might have took a shot that no man wants to take. So he's down on the floor right now, hurt. Wildcats do have a 14-point advantage, 50-36. Walthill head coach Manuel Muniz goes out to talk to Tyndall. Markel Harlan going out there as well as Carter Nunez to talk to him. We're going to take a quick 30-second break while they tend to Tyndall. Back in 30 seconds here on KYNTV. Wildcats up 14.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
Tyndall still down on the floor being talked to by head coach Manuel Muniz. 50-36 your score. Wildcats up 14 as they get Tyndall back to his feet. They're going to walk him off the floor. Do have an update from across town. Hartington Cedar Catholic. Big win for them. They're into the sub-district finals, defeating Wakefield 71-50. So we get a substitution here. Gonna wipe up a wet spot on the floor as well. Substitution being made. In place of Coda Tyndall, we'll check in Caden Davidson. Still waiting to officially get back to live action here. Sub back to inbound here. Cole Hymas on the floor, as well as Cole Rosner, Carter Kelly, and Brayden Lammers. That's the starting five for the Wildcats. It's Carter Nunez on the floor, as well as Ivan Lyons, Angelo Russell, Caden Robinson, and Caden Davidson. That's the five for Walthill. Bounce pass out top of the key to Hymas. Whistle's going to blow. 3-second call goes against Hartington-Newcastle. Possession's going to go to Walthill. They're down 14 here late. Need a spark of comeback right now. Here's Nunez. He inbounds to Lyons. Wildcats pushing the tempo in this fourth quarter. Shot straight away from Lyons. Rattles around, was halfway down before it went out. Nunez on the second effort, no good, but a whistle blows. Foul call. It's going to send him to the line for two. Carter Nunez. Looks to cut this 14-point deficit here. Nunez has 5 points so far in this one. 2 in the second half. Make it 3 in the second half. Couple substitutions being made. Carter Kelly checking out, as well as Brayden Lammers and Austin Sudbeck. Aiden Rosner checking in, as well as Keaton Arns and Mason Krause. They join Cole Rosner and Cole Hymas. Second shot up. Second shot good for Nunez. 50-38, your new score here at Hartington-Newcastle High School. Cole Rosner, right wing, gets the ball. Tries to bounce pass back to Arns, but it's knocked away. And they're going to say that Nunez got him on the arm. It's the third foul on Carter Nunez. The Blue Jays have already lost one player to a foul out. Markel Harlan, his day is done. Wildcats up 12. Goes left wing to Keaton Arns. Arns looks for options, gets a screen from Krause as he drives inside. He's going to take it all the way, off the glass, no good. Second chance effort from Krause, no good as well. Aiden Rosner battling with Angelo Russell for the ball. Rosner finally gets the board. Block shot, he gets it to Keaton Arns, and Arns puts it in for two. 52-38, Keaton Arns on the board now. Shot right wing three in transition for Ivan Lyons. That's one way to answer. Makes it 52-41. Lions up to 14 on the night. Here's Hymas, top of the key, guarded by Caton Robinson. Kicks it to the high post. Krause dribbles into the paint. Bounce pass, cross the lane to Rosner, loses it, gets it out to Hymas though. Three ball straight away. He answers with a three, does Cole Hymas. Game high 15 points now for Hymas. Getting an MVP chance from the Hartington-Newcastle student section. Here's Lyons with it, top of the key. He'll take a three ball, front iron, no good. Rebound by Aiden Rosner. Rosner to Rosner, it was Aiden to Cole. Now to Cole Hymas on the left wing. Now left corner. Krause down low. Rosner up, no good. Gets the foul call though. Let's see who this is against. Rosner's going to go to the line for two. It's Aiden Rosner at the stripe. 5 points in this one, all of them coming in the first quarter of play, and 3 of them coming at the line. Foul goes against Caton Robinson. That's his 5th and final. Stepping in his place is Keandre Patton. So it's Patton and Russell on the floor with Nunez, Davidson, and Lyons. That's the 5 for Walthill. Aiden Rosner first shot up, first shot good. 56-41. Wildcats up 15 with 3:32 to go. It's Aiden and Cole Rosner on the floor along with Keaton Arns, Cole Hymas, and Mason Krause. Second shot from Rosner, no good. Rebounded initially by Krause. Rosner gets it off of a deflection. Here's Cole Rosner, drives inside, puts up the push shot in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Krause again. Pass out, Rosner, now right wing, Arns, down low. Here's Aiden Rosner, trying to go to work on Angelo Russell. Out to Arns, he dribbles inside. Little shovel pass, trying to get it into the paint to Rosner. Tied up. Angelo Russell is the one who ties him up, so the jump ball goes in favor of Walthill. A trio of changes for the Wildcats. Aiden Rosner, Cole Hymas, and Mason Krause checking out. So it'll be Cole Rosner, Keaton Arns, Austin Sudbeck, Carter Ketley, and Brayden Lamers on the floor for the Wildcats. Ivan Lyons goes left wing. He's covered closely by Cole Rosner. Kicks it cross court to Davidson. Davidson tried to get it back to Lyons, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. Inbounding here for Walthill. 56-41 your score. Wildcats up 15 here in the fourth quarter. 2:59 to play. A lot of Creighton and Bloomfield fans have filed in here. A lot of Bloomfield fans are waiting to file in, as Hartington-Newcastle fans are sitting on the same side as where Bloomfield will sit. Pass out to the top of the key, stolen by Sudbeck, pushing the tempo in transition, off the glass and in. Sudbeck with the fast break bucket. 58-41, your new score. And Sudbeck now tied for the team high in scoring, tied for the game high in scoring, 15 for him. He's tied with Cole Hymas. We'll get a whistle here, timeout taken. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. We'll talk about both these teams' stats so far. 58-41 your score. It was a 3-point game at the halftime break. 24-21 was your halftime score. The Wildcats came out in the third quarter on a 9-0 run over Walthill. They have not looked back since. The Blue Jays did cut it down to about an 8-point game, maybe even 6. My math, not as strong as it once was. I believe it was a 6-point game at the end of the third quarter. But then the Wildcats have opened it up again. 58-41 your score currently. Foul trouble has been an issue. Caton Robinson, he's fouled out. Markel Harlan, he's fouled out. And Harlan was third on the team in points when he fouled out. So They've run an 8-man rotation tonight. 2 of their players already fouled out, so they're running 6 the rest of the night. And Ivan Lyons with a big 3 out of the timeout from the left wing. NBA range for him. Takes over the game high in scoring. He's got 17 now, and a travel called against the Wildcats. It goes against Cole Hymas, so a 14-point advantage for the Wildcats. 2:21 to go in quarter number 4. Walthill, with the way they've been shooting threes. Those threes brought to you by Security Bank. Score big with all the products and services offered at Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. With their ability to shoot threes, this game isn't over. With 2:12 to play. Pass to the free throw line. Russell, left corner. Davidson for 3, no good. Rebound by Cole Rosner. Rosner outlets to Sudbeck. Sudbeck back to Rosner. Top of the key. Back to Sudbeck. Little hot potato. Sudbeck drives inside. Pass down low to Carter Kelly. Has it knocked away from behind, and it goes off the face of Ivan Lyons. In the bonus now are the Wildcats, so going to the line for 2 is Carter Kelly. He was fouled on that. 1 point in this game so far for Kelly. Came back in the first quarter. Made a free throw. First shot this trip up, no good. Reminiscent of his first trip, I believe. He went 0 for 1 to start and then nailed the second half. So we'll see if history repeats itself here for Carter Kelly. Would increase the lead to 15 for the Wildcats. History does repeat itself. 59-44, your new score. After Carter Kelly's free throw. 15-point advantage for the Wildcats with 1:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Pass out to Davidson. Step back, thought about 3. Now goes Russell. Davidson drives baseline. Cross-court pass was looking for Ivan Lyons. Goes out of play. Inbound here for the Wildcats with 1:42. Now under 1:40 to play. 59-44. Top of the key, Hymas thought about it. He'll think twice. Hymas drives the painted area. Now kicks back out. Lammers top of the key. 1:26 to go. The Wildcats, the clock is their friend right now. We're going to get some substitutions here for the Wildcats as well in a moment. Pass taken away for Walthill. 59-44. The Blujays with the balls now. Straightaway 3 from Ivan Lyons. It's good. Ivan Lyons has been pulling up from long range tonight and absolutely draining it. He's up to 20 points. A game high, 20 of the Blujays' 47. Lammers top of the key, goes to Hymas. Gets a screen from Lammers as he starts to drive inside. Still working around the perimeter though. Goes back to Rosner. Left wing. Sudbeck drives the painted area, no good. Lammers with the board. Second chance opportunity, up and good. Now under 40 seconds to play. Timeout going to be taken by Hartington-Newcastle. Looks like a full timeout as some substitutions get in. Walthill, as it looks like their season's coming to an end. Take a look at their seniors. Only one senior on the roster. That's Caden Davidson potentially playing his last game for the Blujays. Looks like a couple players were ready to check in for Hartington-Newcastle. I saw number 35, Lincoln Gruch, a 6'1 sophomore, and number 40, Colton Kavanaugh on the floor. Both of them look like they're waiting to check in, as well as number 10, Will Fielmeyer, and number 1, Jason Hymas. As I update my scorebook accordingly. It's been a great day for the Wildcats. It looks like they will advance to Thursday's sub-district final. A couple new faces on the floor for Walthill as well. Currently dribbling the ball at the top of the key is Kimani Miller, the number 23. Kicks left wing. Shot taken up, no good. Rebound here for the Wildcats. On the floor as well for Hartington-Newcastle is Max McCray. Here's Jason Hymas, top of the key. Kicks it to Fielmeyer. Fielmeyer now dribbling to the right wing. Fielmeyer to McCray. Down low to Gruch, back out McCray. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Fielmeyer thought about it from 3, but Hartington-Newcastle with no shot clock is gonna let this game run out. 61-47 your final score, a 14-point victory for the Hartington-Newcastle Wildcats, and they advance to the sub-district final on Thursday. Who they will meet there, we don't know. Bloomfield and Creighton will play here shortly. I believe about 20 minutes from now, that game will tip off. 61-47 your final score. We're going to take a quick break, just 1 minute. When we come back, we will wrap things up with your post-game report here on KYNTV. The Wildcats victorious 61-47. Back in 1 minute.
Farmers, are you ready to maximize your success this season? At Top Crop, they've got you covered with unbeatable deals and top quality products. Take advantage of true 0% extended terms with no discount sacrificed. Get flat acre pricing on corn for unbeatable value. Keep your corn clean and strong with Viptera corn and plant the industry's leading E3 and Extend Flex soybeans for the best yields yet. Don't wait. Visit topcropinc.com or give them a call today. Top Crop, where you grow more.
With so many choices for students out there, life can become quite hectic. From choosing the right school to managing your finances, it can be hard to keep it all in check. Bank of Hartington is here to help you take the worry out of your finances. Our free Student Club checking includes all the features and benefits you'll need to start life out on the right path without the worry of hidden fees and charges. So if you're ready to enter that next stage of life, work with a fifth-generation bank who's had their roots planted firmly in Northeast Nebraska since 1934. Contact us today. Bank of Hartington, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back in here on KYNTV. It's time for your post-game report brought to you by Moody Motors. Looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle? Check the inventory at moodymotor.com or stop out to Moody Motors in Niobrara. Timeouts throughout this game were brought to you by Top Crop as well. Maximize your success this season with top-notch crop consulting and services offered at Top Crop. Visit topcropinc.com. Let's get into your stat recap for this one, brought to you by Christensen Well, built on over 50 years of experience in the water well drilling industry and the geology of Northeast Nebraska, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa. We'll start with the Walthill Blujays. Ivan Lyons led the way, 20 points for him, had 11 going into that fourth quarter of three. A lot of long-range threes for him. He could pull up from anywhere in the gym. You're going to have to guard him as soon as he gets to the locker room. Those three-pointers brought to you by Security Bank. That's my kind of bank. Carter Nunez had 7 as well as Angelo Russell Jr. 6 points for Markel Harlan and 5 for Coda Tyndall. Your leading scorers tied for Cole Hymas and Austin Sudbeck today. 15 for Hymas, 15 for Sudbeck. 10 points for Cole Rosner. They had 6 each from Aiden Rosner and Mason Krause. 3 for Brayden Lammers, 2 for Carter Kelly, and 2 for Keaton Arns. Lammers held in check tonight, the leading scorer for the Wildcats, but other players stepped up. 3 players in double figures: Cole Hymas, Austin Sudbeck with 15, and Cole Rosner with 10. Time to present your player of the game, brought to you by Avera Health. Visit avera.org today. It's hard to choose between Sudbeck and Hymas, but it felt like in the second half it was Cole Hymas who really got the run going. It was a 24-21 scoreline at the break. The Wildcats come out on a 9-0 run, and Hymas didn't have all 9 of those points, but he had 9 in the third quarter, really helped the Wildcats extend the lead, and from there they were able to keep it throughout for a final score, or a big win for Hartington-Newcastle. I'm going to give Cole Hymas the shout for player of the game, but Austin Sudbeck can't take anything away from him. He had a great performance as well. Also got to give love to Cole Rosner in double figures with 10 on the night. What's next for this Hartington-Newcastle team? Well, it's either Creighton or Bloomfield. That game's about to start, or going to start here in about 20 minutes. Once we find out the winner of this game, they will meet Hartington-Newcastle right back here Thursday night, 7 p.m. tip-off. We'll have coverage for that one as well, I believe, right back here on KYN-TV. I believe it'll be me again on the call, about 6:40 pregame for that one right here, KYN-TV, as well as the Hot Country 93.1 Facebook page. It's going to wrap things up here from Hartington-Newcastle High School for me. Thank you for joining me this evening for Hartington-Newcastle boys basketball as they defeat the Walthill Blujays and move on to the Subdistrict D1-7 finals on Thursday. Big thank you to all of our sponsors for helping make this broadcast possible. And of course, you, the listener. If nobody's listening, there's no reason to do it. You are why we do what we do. Hartington-Newcastle gets the win once again here on KYN-TV, advancing to the Sub-District Finals. Until next time, until Thursday night, stay safe, be good people. We'll catch you on Thursday here on KYN-TV. I have been Brayden Butler. Have a great night, everybody.
This has been a presentation of Northeast Nebraska High School Basketball on KYN-TV, courtesy of Riverfront Sports. Be sure to subscribe to KYN-TV on YouTube and ring the notification bell to be notified anytime we go live for Northeast Nebraska High School Athletics.